Hey, welcome back. I don't know. If anyone's kind of noticed, I've just kind of filmed a load of videos like back to back and just changed my top to make it look like a different day because that's the magic of film, baby. Cool. Hello, if you're watching this. I kind of wanted to make a video about like being happy being single. So I've been single, I don't know, could be 9 years now, I think, maybe. I've dated a couple of times over the years and things, and that traumatised me. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of like in an age, or at an age, I'm in an age, we're in the ice age, no. I'm at an age now where I'm very kind of comfortable being single and kind of focusing on my goals and things. And yeah, I've had crushes and things over the years, but yeah, I don't know. I try not to kind of get too consumed by them. I think it's all too easy to kind of if you're not if you haven't got like a direction in life, I think it's all too easy to kind of get lost in someone else, and I'm a big, that's one of my fears, I guess, as a person, is getting lost in someone else and kind of focusing on their life path and all that thing, you know, and propelling them. I think encourage other people by all means, but always try and focus on your own path. It's the most important thing in life, is to focus on your goals. So yeah, how did I get comfortable being single, I guess? I don't know. I think I'm just really awkward as well. So I'm so socially awkward, I can't hold a conversation with people, believe it or not, unless it's about work or like something other than dating and people trying to get to know me and things. I don't know. I think 35 is right around the corner for me, so I'm like, I don't know, maybe at some point, you know, if it happens kind of thing, but it's, I'm not someone who gets lonely. So I think one way to turn this video into something helpful for other people and not just use it for like a cathartic self-analysis kind of thing is how do you get comfortable being single and yeah, doing your own thing. What's worked for me, I guess, is my creativity, is my work. And it's not to a point, I've definitely used it in the past to kind of distract from relationships, not working out and things like that. Which is a healthy way, I guess. Not so much like the other stuff that goes along with that, but yeah, I think when you have something to focus on, and be it like a career or just a creative goal or some kind of goal that doesn't entail someone else. Hiccups. I think that's the best way to kind of get comfortable, and also learning to like yourself as a person. So I mean, I've struggled with self-confidence and all sorts, and the worst of it being like I've had really horrible people over the years as well, direct their insecurities and everything else onto me, and I'm like, oh god, you know, is it me? is it something wrong with me? If you're the type of person that craves like a relationship with someone, I think it might be worthwhile to kind of address whatever you're sitting with that you're not comfortable with yourself. Because I'm a big believer in that thing, that when you're comfortable with yourself, you won't crave someone else's company almost. Don't get me wrong, I think on a biological level we do need like connection with other people, be it like romantic friendship, even work and things like that, community. We're very much community beings. That's just how we are. If we don't have community, we wouldn't kind of survive, you know. This is just biological evidence to that. But yeah, I think when you're comfortable in yourself, it's kind of knowing every aspect of you, your flaws and all. So like for me, but I guess my flaws, especially in dating and everything, was kind of people pleasing and trying to get someone to like me. That's not a healthy thing at all. But also kind of allowing I don't want to say abuse and things, but you know, someone else to project their insecurities and things onto you. I've definitely had that in relationships and dating, where the other person wants to be the center of attention, and it's not a partnership then. You know, I mean, I could say more, but you know, I'm over it. I'm good, thanks. But yeah, I've definitely had like experiences with people where it very much was like, if they weren't the center of attention, then, you know, I overlooked or pushed and everything else. This is not my therapy video. Oh my god, wow. Maybe this is something I need to address for 2026. For me as well, I love the thing of like learning new things. I'm very much kind of like a mental I knew it would sound how it would sound in my head before I even said it, but I'm very kind of a mental person. Like I need mental stimulation. Might be a bit mental as well, who knows. And I think as well, I mean, if you're like me, so I'm gay. The camera's flashing, but yeah, I am gay. So I think this day and age, it's a bit of a weird one. Everyone turns to like online dating, and I think try it. If it works for you, good, you know, fair play. For me though, it takes something away from like meeting someone face to face and things. I don't like getting to know someone before I've met them, if that makes sense. So I've never really kind of done well with dating apps. I've landed dates and met some really lovely people, like yeah, just really lovely women and things from dating apps. But I haven't been on those for years. I haven't really dated anyone for a couple of years as well. Oh Jesus. But yeah, some things kind of take away from this. I think if you're the type of person where you're craving someone else's company, it means you're not comfortable in yourself. You have to really get comfortable with yourself. You have to kind of treat yourself as the partner almost. You have to kind of have self-love, self-care. You have to kind of be your biggest believer and cheerleader, and nurture yourself. It's all about becoming like whole as a person before you go and meet someone, and realizing that no one completes you. They can enhance things for you. They can be like a great companion in events and different things. I don't know, I'm trying to kind of like word this to make sense. It's all about getting comfortable with you. So I'm at an age now, I love my own company, you know. I don't annoy myself to a point sometimes when I'm like trying to learn new things. I'm like, Jesus, just stick to one thing, you know. But that's learning my flaws as a person as well. But yeah, I think when you do that as well, you become a more authentic version of you, and I think that's all you can ever be, is like you. You can try and fake these characters and things to people please again, you know, but then you're just attracting people that like that version of you instead of the real you. So the minute you start bringing the real you to the table, you're going to have real results. I guess so, if that makes sense. I don't know, the camera battery is flashing and it's kind of making me on edge. But yeah, it's all about getting comfortable with you as a person, you know. So really like date yourself before you even venture out and date other people. I think when people kind of go into relationships and they haven't really mastered themselves, or they haven't really gotten to know themselves, it shows. You kind of see these couples and they've meshed together and they don't really have like autonomous identities. So I don't think that's healthy. I think everything in life is all about balance. And balance comes once you've kind of mastered yourself to begin with. You can only ever master yourself. I don't know what else to say in that. But yeah, I've been single 9 years. I wasn't always comfortable with myself either. It took me a while to kind of get over my ex before I started dating. And then it was lockdown 2020, and I ventured onto the dating apps. I haven't dated for nearly 3 years. Yeah, so and I've learned a lot. And like I said, apart from my ex was like the shitty one out of them. But I'm over it, you know. Fair play to you for going off and doing what you did and things. What else? But yeah, I've learned something from each woman that I've dated. I'm very grateful for meeting them as well. So that's it. 2026, I don't know if I'll date. Who knows? I don't know. You'd have to be someone who doesn't mind the fact that I'm socially awkward and things. Unless you want to talk about marketing, you know, I can talk about that all day, or film. If you enjoyed that, do subscribe, guys, girls and binds. If you've been single, if you're craving like companionship and all that thing, drop a comment. You know, don't feel embarrassed. And I don't know, who knows, maybe you'll meet your person in the comments. Set up like a matchmaking thing, I don't know.